Liger versus lion. Who would win a fight between these two legendary big cats? Ligers and lions are the two magnificent beasts at the top of the big cat family's hierarchy. A liger is a cross between a lion and a tigress, whereas a lion is a pure species that rules the African savanna. Ligers are the biggest cats in the family, even bigger than their parents. What do they look like? As said before, ligers are typically larger than lions, tigers, or tigons. This is because of a condition known as growth dysplasia, which is caused by a lack of specific genes that limit growth. Male lions generally provide growth-promoting genes, which are countered by growth-limiting genes provided by female lions in the wild. A large liger can reach lengths of over 3.3 meters, or 10.8 feet, and up to 3.65 meters, 12 feet. A liger weighs approximately 900 pounds, 400 kilograms. The liger is a massive beast with a large muscular body and a broad head. Ligers typically have sandy or dark yellow fur, with distinctive faint stripes inherited from their mother. The lion is a large wild cat with tawny fur and white underparts. The long tail ends with a black tuft. Male lions display sexual dimorphism, with their distinctive manes ranging in color from black to blonde. Meanwhile, the manes of those who live in open spaces are notably fuller. The mane makes the lion appear much larger than it is, which helps the animal intimidate opponents during encounters with other lions, as well as the spotted hyena, which is the animal's main competitor throughout its range. African lions can grow to measure between 9 and 10 feet long, 3 meters, from head to tail, with the tail being about 2 to 3 feet long, 60 to 91 centimeters. They typically weigh between 330 to 550 pounds, 150 to 250 kilograms, with males reaching the higher end of that range. Where do they live? Long before fans heard Napoleon claim that the liger is pretty much my favorite animal, there have been rumors of the hybrid's existence in the wild. Lion-tiger mating occurs in captivity. However, it does not occur in the wild, most likely for the same reason that humans do not breed with gorillas or chimps. Crossing the species line is not common in the wild because it would result in diminished fitness of the offspring, according to Ronald Tilson, Director of Conservation at the Minnesota Zoo in Apple Valley. Another impediment to natural lion-tiger mating is geography. Wild tigers are mostly found in Asia, whereas lions are almost entirely found in Africa. Presently, lions are distributed across the sub-Saharan region of Africa and in Gir Forest in Gujarat state of India. They prefer grassy plains and savannas, scrub-bordering rivers, and open woodlands with bushes. They rarely enter closed forests. Remnant populations can also be found in the tropical moist forests in West Africa and montane forests in East Africa. Male lions defend the pride's territory, which may include an area of up to 100 square miles, 259 square kilometers. What and how do they hunt? The liger, like the rest of the world's felines, is a carnivorous animal, which means it hunts and kills other animals for food. Although the liger's wild diet is only speculation, it is thought to be similar to that of a tiger, primarily hunting large herbivores such as deer, wild boar, and, due to their enormous size, possibly small or vulnerable Asian elephants. In captivity, they consume an average of 20 pounds of meat per day, but it is believed that a liger could easily consume 100 pounds of food in one sitting. The liger has a massive jaw with sharp, pointed teeth that are perfect for tearing through flesh. Ligers also have very muscular bodies and sharp claws, which also help them to catch and eat their prey. Antelope, zebra, and wildebeests are common prey for this big cat. However, scavenged food provides more than 50% of their diets. These big cats will often take over kills made by other carnivores, and cooperative hunting enables them to take down prey as large as buffaloes, rhinos, hippos, and giraffes. The female does 85 to 90% of the hunting, usually by setting up an ambush for its prey. The kill is not shared equally within a pride, and at times of prey scarcity, cubs might experience higher mortality rates, as hungry females may not even share with their offspring. How do they behave in the wild? Despite their enormous size, and the fact that their parents are two of the world's most ferocious predators, the liger is known to be a relatively gentle and docile animal, especially when interacting with handlers. They have been reported to be slightly confused as to whether they are lions or tigers because their most bewildering characteristic is their apparent love of water. Tigers frequently enter the water in the wild, either to catch prey or to cool off in the heat, so they are naturally good swimmers, which the liger appears to have inherited. The African lion will sleep for 20 hours per day. The majority of their activity occurs after the sunset, with a lot of vocalizing and grooming. They will go hunting early in the morning. The only big cats that form groups are African lions. These are known as pride groups. They are made up of 1 or 2 males, 5 or 6 females, and the cubs. Some lions are nomadic. These African lions spend their days exploring on their own. The roars of lions are used to announce their presence. The fight. Who would win between a liger and a lion? The most important comparison between a liger and a lion is the weight of both animals. A liger is a large animal that is much larger in both size and weight than a lion. A liger weighs twice as much as a lion and is twice the size of the lion. The presence of a mane is one of the characteristics shared by a liger and a lion. Lions were previously the only cats in the big cat family with manes around their necks, until the arrival of the ligers. The ligers have now emerged as big cats with manes around their necks. A liger's mane, on the other hand, is typically smaller in size than a lion's mane. It's also worth noting that not all ligers have manes around their necks. The head of a liger is thought to be nearly twice the size of that of a lion. A larger head size also means larger jaws and massive biting power. The big cat family heavily relies on agility. Speed is a key characteristic that defines a big cat's agility. However, a liger's large size does not make it any more agile than a lion. We've seen in big cats that the bigger the cat, the less agile it is, and the same is true in the liger versus lion comparison. As a result, a lion is more agile than a liger. A liger is also very calm and less aggressive as compared to a lion. Lions, on the other hand, are highly territorial, and they always tend to maintain their dominance by territory gain. Lions are social animals with a well-defined social structure. However, in one-on-one combat, the liger would be heavier and stronger than its parents. It may fail in a fight with a large male lion with a fully developed mane, especially if the fight is for mating. The personalities and attitudes of each big cat differ even within the same species. Some are less aggressive, while others are very daring and aggressive and fueled with aggression. So many factors count other than size alone, and keep in mind that ligers were never in the wild. Fighting is an instinct, and it is known that hybrid animals are totally screwy when it comes to instinctive behaviors. Ligers would most likely lack or have a confused fighting instinct. However, there are 2 reasons that a liger would fight a lion. One is over mating rights, and one is over food. For mating rights, the lion has the upper hand. For food, ligers being bigger and might be able to just knock a lion. What is your opinion?
That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. Until next time, farewell.